So I'm just going to hit that button there. And this will be probably a 75-minute class. So if you do have to, you know, leave the room, go to the bathroom, or even scoot out early, that's fine. We're home, and kind of the luxury of being home is being able to pause and maybe leave the room, or if there's an interruption, that's, you know, we'll keep going. So, go ahead and start. Either, if you have a block, you might prefer to start on a block, and have you start in Vinyasa.
Can anybody see me or hear me?
I hear you.
I'm sorry. Hey. Can you see me? I don't know how to do this. Victoria had to come and help me. So, but I'm here. If you don't see me, good for you. Okay? Okay. Just asking. Can somebody see me or not?
No.
Oh, shit. I promise the next time I'll figure it out how. Hey, Jamie. Okay, Vito, help me to see if they can. Okay.
Monica, we're just getting started.
Okay, okay. I will just follow you.
Great. I'm glad you are here with us this morning. And I'm going to all of you. So, go ahead and start in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana or Virasana. And if you have a block that might be helpful, just place it underneath you and sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and roll your shoulders back and down.
So can I ask y'all a quick question? It keeps changing the view from Kimberly to Marianne. Hey.
I think we all need to mute ourselves to not have that happen.
Okay, that's what I was sort of thinking. So I'm going to hit speaker view.
I guess I should just mute you guys, all of you, huh? You think that'll be best?
I think you can mute us all.
Okay.
Well, look, we can mute ourselves, and then if we have a question, we can.
Okay.
We weren't gonna have a question.
So everyone mute yourself. How's that? Sorry. Okay. All right, so finding a comfortable seat in Virasana or Sukhasana. And you might take just a full breath in and out through the mouth. And then I want you to just observe the breath, just watch the breath as you breathe in and out through the nose, just your natural pace. And it might be a little more challenging to ease into your breath in this kind of connection before we start to practice together, just by being home and not in the practice studio together. I know that that's natural. And perhaps if you just connect a little more to your surroundings, even with your eyes closed, just feeling the space around you is very familiar. Even if you're in your closet there or in your office, you might just feel a little more ease from the way the room smells, or just knowing that there's familiar objects and mementos around you to help you feel a little more grounded. Or your favorite books or photographs. And I'm going to count the breath here to start. So take an inhale. And And then collectively release the breath out. And then inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. And inhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out, 3, 2, 1. Through the nose, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, hold it out. And inhale through the nose. And just back out through the nose. And just settle in your Ujjayi breath, a nice, consistent pace, even duration. Both sides of the breath without straining. And keep that as your internal mantra, this ability to lean into the breath, this ability to dig deeper with the breath. Just slowly blink your eyes open. Remove the block from underneath you. And let's come to tabletop. And then start to just find cow and calf, using the breath in for cow pose and breath out for cat. And then layering on any other movement. And it feels good this morning. And then just finish up there and come into a neutral tabletop position. I want you to find cat pose. And then protract the shoulder blades, push them out away, hug your upper arms in, and then round your upper back as you lift your belly. And just step back your right leg, step back your left leg. So you're in this plank pose, but keeping the protraction like a turbo high plank. I really want you to dome a lot, knit your front ribs, connect to your low belly, draw hands to feet, feet to hands, but soften the neck, hug your shoulder heads back, roll your inner biceps forward. Take a full breath in. Down dog, exhale. Lift the hips like cow, and then drop your head. You can pedal out the legs. And again, moving it just intuitively. And then spread the fingers wide, feel them. You don't have to look forward, but just spread them apart. And then really draw down through the inner palm, index finger, thumb knuckles. And then hug your triceps in from inner to outer shoulder. And then knit the front ribs. Connect to the midsection, your belly. Then draw your hips back, anchor the heels down. Find the steadiness of the breath. You want to lift your forearms a little. Think of a little more of the heart drawing towards the thumbs. So the shoulder blades can wrap around the side ribs. Then think cow pose, lift your sitting bones up. And then connect that to the belly without losing your neck. Take another full breath there. Getting long from hands to feet. Hands to hips and hips to heels. And then just take your right leg up there. Bend the knee and open your hip. You can take a couple of circles on the right side of the room. And then switch directions. And then set that foot down. Just a second side. Lift your left leg up, bend the knee, roll the hip open. A little more weight in your left hand. So that left shoulder doesn't open too much. It can open a tad. Circle. Yawn the hip open there. And then just set the foot down. And then come high on the toes. Contract your quads. Stay in dog. Take an inhale. And then heels down, exhale. Draw your belly in. Inhale. Lift the heels, high on the toes. Lift the hips. Think of tipping your sitting bones up. And then exhale, heels down. Heart forward, stay in dog. Just lifting the heels. One more. Inhale. Squeeze the quads, lift the butt, soften the neck, hug your upper arms in. And then exhale, bring the heels down. Now inhale, lift high in the balls of the feet. On your exhale, towel the heels, ripple forward to plank. And you'll feel that doming of the upper back again. But then tip forward from your toes, lengthen the midline, look forward. Look your shoulder heads back, then belly elbows, all the way down to your belly. Taps the feet, forehead down, shoulder heads back, and find a little baby cobra. Then hover your hands or not. Lift up to what's comfortable. Exhale, lower down, come your fingertips. With the shoulder heads, inhale, intimidation cobra. And then dip your left shoulder to the center. Inhale up. Dip your right shoulder in. Inhale back up. And then exhale, lower down. And then just take it back to child's pose there. Bring it into the back body. And I'd like to use this time to maybe turn the palms up and just connect the third eye center into the earth. Maybe setting or wrapping your mind or heart around an intention up there. And then inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come back onto the toes with the sitting bones, and then exhale, looking forward to plank. Inhale, lengthen the midline, scoot forward, look forward. Maintain the belly lifting as you bend your elbows slowly. Good. Up dog or cobra. Inhale, lift. Engage the triceps. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale, plank. Push the mat away. Split the mat apart. Dome your upper back. Exhale with the sitting bones. Go back downward facing. Again, inhale, high the toes. Ripple forward to high plank. Feel your belly turn on. And then lengthen the midline. Look forward, shoulder heads back. Exhale, keep your chest broad up through chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale, go back this time. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And then slowly step your feet to the top of the mat. Exhale. Come to Uttanasana. Nice sway, log. And exhale, release your hands down. Soften the knees. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand and stretch your arms up. Take a breath in. Maybe gaze to your palms. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Samasthiti. You'll put your feet together. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Melt the heart. Drop the head. And then inhale, lengthen the spine and look up. Chaturanga, step or hop. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a full breath there. And the knees look forward. Inhale, feet to hands, exhale, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders back, lift the belly. Exhale, fold. Root through the earth, take an inhale, rise to stand, front goes back. Exhale, fold forward and down. Cast the heart, drop the head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. And then bring it to Samasthiti, thumbs to heart, shoulder heads back. And then big toes together, bend your knees, chair pose, Uttanasana. We're going to go through some classical sun salutations to open more of the front body. I know for me, I've been sitting a lot more, so the front of my hips are more tight than they usually are. This is a good way to kind of open that part of the body. So you can lower, work the triceps towards the room in front of you, biceps behind you, hug your upper arms down, still even lower, more weight in the heels, weight in the toes, lift the chin, inhale, belly to thighs, straighten the legs, exhale. So no flat back, step your right leg back, knee down, keep your fingertips down, squeeze your feet together, your thighs together, broaden the chest, take a breath in. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Feel the breath, inhale, roll forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're not gonna lift the leg, just look forward, step your right foot between your hands. Knee down, keep your fingertips down, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push through that right foot, left foot meets right, fold forward. Chair pose, inhale. Sit even lower, lift the belly, exhale. Stay in chair, inhale, upper body back. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg back, knee down, inhale, Anjane with the hands down, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward plank, undulate the spine. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra, broaden the clavicles. From the belly, go back, exhale, downward facing dog. Without lifting the leg, left foot between your hands, right knee down. Take a breath in, keep the fingertips down. Exhale, top of mat, forward fold. Sit low, chair pose, inhale. Even lower, exhale, lift the navel, knit the front ribs back. Press to stand, inhale. Thumbs to heart, exhale. So that was one round. Let's do it again. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Notice your breath, right leg back, inhale. Keep your fingertips down, lift the chest. Down dog, exhale. Like a wave, ripple forward plank. Exhale, knees, chest turn. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot between left knee down, inhale, Anjane. Left foot meets right, fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, sit low, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Left leg back, inhale, Anjane, squeeze the feet together, thighs together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ripple forward plank, inhale. Knees, chest, twin, exhale. Up dog, cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot between, right knee down, inhale. Raw the chest, engage the legs. Stop top of mat, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. And then I'm gonna come to toe stand here. So lift the heels, upper body back, exhale. And if you want, you can sit all the way to the heels there. Keep knitting the front ribs, lifting the belly. Try to get as upright as you can. Squeeze the knees together. Soften the neck. So you can lift the heels higher. And if you're seated on your heels, you're gonna have to lift your hips. I want your hips and knees as parallel to the floor as you can muster and come halfway forward. Fly your arms back, your fingertips come down, no big deal. So you can re-extend. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heels higher, little lift of the chin, not the heart, lift the belly, and then split your knees apart and drape your armpits over your knees, and then get your hands down. Now open your knees even wider for crow pose, Bakasana. Spread your fingers, maybe lift up one foot or both feet together. Lift your hips. Try to straighten the arms, push them out of the way, dome the upper back, knit the front ribs just like we did in the high plank. Then mount your heart just a tad, lift your hips and heels higher. Just hold your crow. Soften the neck, straighten the arms, 3, 2, deep inhale, forward. Step it back, chaturanga, exhale, take it through. Inhale, find up dog, down dog. Full breath in, maybe side out. All right, so step your feet together. And I want you guys to keep your legs straight. We're gonna hover the right leg, toes and heels in line. Flex the right toes to the knee. So you're just plugging your right thigh bone up into your pelvis. And then lengthen your left outer hip back as you scoop your tailbone toward your left heel. Draw your left inner thigh back as well. Lift the right foot higher. Roll the inner thigh back. Hug your upper arms in. Set that foot down, lift the left leg up. Make sure you're not turning the foot out. Try to internally rotate a little more. Try to overdo the internal rotation. And then right outer hip back. Knit the front ribs. Hug your upper arms in. Lift the left inner thigh bone higher. Deep inhale. Foot down. Now do the same thing with both legs. You're gonna lift the thighs up. Look forward. Bend your knees. Take 2 to 3 hops. Maybe bend knees, kick your butt, or pike hops. Really drawing your thigh bones into your pelvis there. Just take 2 to 3, maybe 4 to 5. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise to stand. And Samasthiti, thumbs to heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Drop your seat. Sit even lower. Even lower. Breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Inhale, lengthen. And then step your right leg back. Bring your knee down. Go ahead, lift your arms up for this one. I'm gonna towel them forward. Find one more back tilt. Stretch your arms up, knit your front wrist, squeeze your feet together, thighs together, look up there, take an inhale. Notice your arms, exhale, open up. Stretch your arms up, inhale. Bring your hands down, Vinyasa. You can just take it through single leg plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Stretch your right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Behind the ball of your left foot, get your left shoulder more and more over your wrist for a wild thing. So just taking that leg over, turn your left foot out, flip your dog. You can bend that right elbow, squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your head, feel your left inner palm really firm, left shoulder blade wrapping underneath you. So you're hugging your right shoulder or humeral head into the side. Back to side plank. So you keep that refinement of the left upper arm plugging, and then pull your right knee to your chest, stretch your right arm up. Lift the left hip higher. Start to extend your right leg toward your left thumb, maybe hover it. And then step down, left knee down, take an inhale, stretch your arms up. And then exhale, standing forward fold. Left foot meets right. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale comes to heart. Let's twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to your right thigh. Twist. Drop your hips. Work your left knee back if it's popping in front. Let your right shoulder blade to the spine. And then again, reaffirm your thighs, knees hugging in as you lift your belly. Take a full breath in. Second side, chair pose, come to center first, arms up, breath in. Thumbs to heart, twist to your left, right elbow, left thigh. Stack elbows and wrists. Right outer hip back. Exhale, sit lower, lift the belly. Deep breath into the left side chest. And exhale, chair. Arms up, take an inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Go ahead and lengthen, inhale, left leg back, exhale, knee down. Take an inhale, stretch your arms up. Hold the right heel underneath you. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lift the back, all the heart to the sun, to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch your arms up there. Exhale, take it through. Your flow. Any way you want to do that. Stretch your left leg up. Then your knee, open the hip. Behind the ball of your right foot, get your shoulder over your wrist, look to your right wrist or thumb. Once that's stacked, then flip your dog. The gaze is really the last thing to go. Bend your left elbow. You can even take your free hand underneath your right armpit. Find your shoulder blade, glide it underneath you. And that's going to help you really integrate the right upper arm into the socket. Keep hugging that arm in the socket. Look to the thumb. Keep lifting your right hip, left knee to chest. Stand on that right foot. And then left knee to chest. Start to square your chest, your hips, top of the mat. And then we're going to step to the top of the mat, maybe hover. And then right knee down. Inhale, hug in, lengthen up and out. Breath in. Standing forward fold. Breath out. And then you start pose, breath in. Let's do it again. Twist to your left, right elbow, left thigh. You want to open your arms, a little ode to Heather. Take another inhale. Back to center, exhale, both arms up. Upper body back, sit lower. Thumbs to heart, twist to your right. Maybe open your arms. Keep working the hips back. Lifting the belly up. Back to center, inhale. More weight in the heels, soften the toes, exhale. Press to stand, inhale, look up. And hold forward, exhale. I'm going to take an inhale there, lengthen. Step your right leg back. Have a runner's lunge. Fingertips down, inhale. Straighten your left leg, fold. It's a high pyramid. You can step that right foot in a little. Maybe walk the fingers back, turn the thumbs out. You can pump it through runner's lunge, high pyramid, whatever you want to do there. Getting more into the hamstring. Outer hip. Take one more full breath. And then knee back in runner's lunge. Look forward there, push into your feet, crescent lunge. Inhale. Right? You might bend the right knee a little just to encourage more of a back tilt if you tend to stick your butt out behind you and splay your front ribs. Counter that. Make your front ribs tall down with the belly. And don't think of doing it too excessively, it's just that balance. Then lift the side ribs up, soften your neck. Pull the left heel underneath you, get your left hamstring more involved. Take another breath there. Arrow lunge, halfway forward breath. Again, inhale, just lift the torso, stretch the ankle. And using your breath here, exhale, lift the navel, halfway forward. Inhale, crescent. Slow breath, pause at the bottom, halfway forward. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, halfway forward. Arms forward, stay in the angle of the torso, breath in, lift the biceps up, hug the arm bones towards your hips. And then warrior three. Thumbs to heart if you want. Gliding arms or keep them forward. But keep knitting the front ribs, make sure you're not coming into that overextension where you find that kind of dip a little bit. I want you to find more length and lift through the front body, length through the back body. Left hip back, roll the right inner thigh up. Take a breath there. And then crane pose, right knee to chest. Come into figure four. Set your right ankle above the knee. And then sit back and down. So your hands can come to your thighs. Just try to let gravity do the work so that right thigh gets heavier. Left hip, hug it in. It's going to want to shoot off to the left a little. And then find your belly again. Soften the neck. Take another inhale. Back to crane, exhale. And then through warrior three, take a breath in. We're just headed to standing splits. Exhale. Bend the left knee a little, get your hands down, and fold. And just let your head go. You might need to bend that left knee a lot, but keep firming the hip in. Engage your right leg, turn the toes, kneecap down, lift from the inner thigh. Send the breath to the left side, low back. And then get your hands down, come behind the wall, your left foot. And then tip your shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingers, hug your upper arms in. And then go ahead and take a few hops off your left foot. You can keep your heel to your butt. You can keep a straight leg. Just testing the waters here. Knit the front ribs. Take 2, 3, maybe 4 to 5 hops. And then back to your Vinyasa. And take a moment, come back to the breath. And the difference between the two sides. And then stretch your right leg out there. And then you open the hip. Behind the ball of the foot, take it back to foot dog. For this one, you can come back to this foot down, or look to your left thumb and hover the right foot. Then maybe taking the gaze up or look to the side of the room if you're not comfortable doing that. Back to side plank there. Inhale, lift the right knee up and then toward your right armpit as you stretch your arm up. And then come back to that transition, right foot top of mat. Left knee down, stretching the front of the left hip. Take a breath in, lengthen up and up. Up and out. Exhale, full forward and down. Inhale, flat back, up. Exhale, full. Empty the lungs completely. Press the stand all the way to the top. Thumbs to heart, exhale. Chair pose, second side, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg, take it back, runner's lunge. Inhale, look up, just lengthen the front body, shoulder head back, exhale, straighten the leg, high pyramid variation. And staying for 5 full breaths. You can pump it through runner's lunge, then straighten, maybe stay static. Keep working the right hip back. You want to turn the fingers back, thumbs out, pull the back of the mat toward your right heel. And come back to that conscious awareness of breath. To root you into the experience you're feeling in your body. Good. Come back to runner's lunge there. Inhale, look up. Push through your feet. Exhale, crescent lunge. And then again, just assess your hips, whether you have a mirror there or not. And kind of just notice if you're coming too much in a forward or back tilt. You want to be right in between. And then cinch through the waist, lift through the sides of the heart, maybe gaze up. Take an inhale. Arrow lunge, exhale. Fly the arms back. Lift through the triceps and pinkies. Inhale, lift the torso. Arms up. Knit the front ribs, exhale, halfway forward. Pull the right heel underneath you. Inhale, crescent lunge. Slow down the breath. Exhale, arrow. Last one before we transition. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, halfway forward. Right hip in and back. Then inhale, arms forward. Exhale, stay, knit the front ribs, lift the triceps. Inhale, warrior 3, maybe thumbs to heart, soften the right knee. Exhale, roll the left inner thigh up. Lengthen the waist. Take another breath in, maybe bend the right knee more. Stay on the breath out. Crane pose, left knee to chest. Figure 4. Exhale, ankle above knee. More weight in the right heel as you sit back. Doesn't matter how low you go through your hips, but keep working that balance of more weight in the heel towards the back of the foot, less in the toes. And then from your right hip in, stretch your side of the heart up. And then maybe tipping the pelvis forward and down. Crane pose on your next breath in. And then just transitioning to standing splits via warrior 3 on the breath out. That can be as slow as you want. And once you finally get your head down, maybe rock forward and back on that right foot, bend the knee, but allow yourself to let your head just drape, neck soften. Maybe close your eyes. And then hug your thighs to your midline, even here, even though the legs are in different planes. Adduct, hug in. Take one more full breath. Exhale, get your hands down and hop the right foot back an inch or so you're back to the ball of the foot. And then hinge from your toes, get your shoulders over your wrists, and then split them out apart. Integrate your shoulder blades on your back ribs and then soften your neck and just stay. All right, you might just stay here. You might take it through little hops off that right foot. Maybe that right leg stays parallel, that's the L shape. Maybe both legs up, straight up and down. We'll keep hugging in through the thighs, knitting front ribs, hugging upper arms in. And then when you're ready, take it through your flow. Find a big old breath there and down dog. Stretch your back leg up. Open the hip. Bend the knee. So second wild thing. Shoulder over wrist. And then once you have that, open up. And if you want to challenge it, you can step that right foot in, maybe lift your left foot, draw heel towards hip, contracting the left hamstring, push through the right foot, hug your right shoulder in the socket. Start to look at your right thumb, side plank, but draw your left thigh to your chest, left arm up. And then start to square off your chest, square off your hips as you extend your left foot toward your right thumb. And then slowly bring it down, right knee down. Hug in, inhale, lift up and out. Exhale, go up and back. Up and back. Another breath in. Feet meet. Pull forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hold. Come up to stand there. Take an inhale. Thumbs to heart. Tugging that shoulders back. All right, so take 3 to 5 full breaths here if you want to grab a little water. If someone wants to send me a little text message, maybe a thumbs up if everything's good, you can hear me, or tune in with your audio if you need to tell me to adjust anything. I'm going to grab some water.
All good.
You guys are feeling good?
Good stretching. Awesome. Thank you. I'm muting.
All right, okay, all good here. Nice, thank you. All right, that's the warm up. So just a couple more flows. Like I said, we're not going to get too gnarly this morning. Working hard, some nice, slow, fluid vinyasa, which is really good, especially in the springtime when we're kind of closed inside these days. It's nice to get that fluidity going so we can just tap back into nature as we see it or feel it around us, everything blooming and kind of in the cycle of rebirth. So back to the top of the mat. Here we go. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, hold. All right, inhale, lengthen. Step your right leg back. Come back to runner's lunge. And then inhale to crescent lunge. So it's right leg back, left leg forward. Open your arms and twist. And then lean back a little or left. Flip your right palm towards the wall behind you. Exalt. If you want, you can straighten that left leg. Maybe bend your right knee and try to tap your left fingers to your right heel. Kind of like Anjane. Back to open arms twist. Inhale. Take a great wall crescent lunge. Exhale. Get your elbow to your thigh. Thumbs to heart. And then I want you to feel that feeling of extension here in your revolved crescent lunge. So try to lounge back a little more there through your upper back, and then knit your front ribs. Glide your left shoulder blade to the spine. If you want, open your arms half or full length. We're gonna hold this for a little longer. I'm gonna give you an option to stay or turn your right foot out. If you're in the full bind, you can take it to a bound prasarita. And I just fell out of it, but if you wanna explore that, just compression to the right side. Turn the feet parallel, let your head dangle, glide your left shoulder blade back. All right, if you're in that bound prasarita, look down, put back on your feet, and your bound revolve crescent. Left hip back. Take a full breath in. And then exhale. Come back to crescent lunge. Take an inhale there. Exhale halfway forward. Now, bring your belly on your thigh. You can use your fingertips. We're going to come back to standing splits, but if you want to challenge yourself, praying mantis. So step your right foot in or airplane, but keep your belly on your thigh and extend forward and down from navel to chin, lift up and back from right inner thigh to heel. So again, really anchoring to that left heel, ball of foot, lifting the left outer hip up as you hug it in and split the legs apart from strength. Spread the right toes. Take another full breath there. And then exhale, get your hands down. Find the ball of the left foot. And you can just hop it back. If you want to take that handstand option, shoulders over wrists. Take a few hops off your left foot. Hug your thighs in. If you're getting the L shape, you might take it straight up and down. Knit your front wrist, squeeze your upper arms in, belly back, then bend your elbows in air, pull your heart forward, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, downward facing. All right, stretch your right leg up there, bend the knee, open your hip. We're not going to take it to flip dog, just open it up. And then exhale, fully triangle, take it across, under and over. Turn your left foot out, take the foot over, lay that your foot down, stretch your arm up, maybe overhead, and for that nice stretch from left heel to pinky, it should feel really nice after that deep twist on the left leg. And I want you to get your right shoulder over your wrist there, look to your right foot, and lift the foot up. And then tap it down, from the inner thigh, lift it up. Tap it down, twice more. And then keep it up, knee to chest. And then see if you can traverse your foot inside your thumb. And if you had to bring your left hand down, no big deal. But find heel to arch alignment. Warrior two. Right foot forward. And then get in really deep here. So check out your palm heel to arch. Your right knee's not caving in. Wrap your right outer hip underneath you. Lift your left inner thigh up as you charge the left elbow back. And then as you descend your hips, ascend to the sides of the heart. Soften your gaze over your right fingertips. And see if you can make that right thigh bone more and more parallel without losing the power in your left leg. And so that's really what makes this pose so powerful. And I love practicing, especially external rotator type poses, the warrior series at home without a towel under my feet because you've been really working so much more deeply. Squeezing the feet towards one another and then lifting the low belly. And then lifting up through the sides of the ribcage there. And feeling the pelvic floor really turn on, the inner thighs working. Take another full breath there. Take it to reverse warrior. Deep breath in. Straighten your right leg, keep tipping off to the left. Exalted or straight leg. reverse warrior. And then through Trikonasana, so you'll come up. I need to shorten my stance for Trikonasana. A little more internal rotation of the left leg, bump your hips left, reach through the right pinky, and then to tuck the arms 6 and 12. If you guys want to kind of go with the half line, extend the right arm out. Keep hugging that right hip underneath you. Lift your left inner thigh, knit your front ribs back. Can be nice to find cow face here as well. But notice how this pose goes from really lengthening and extending out, keeping the left side body engaged, and not this type of scenario. You want to turn on that left side body and really work that hugging of left hip towards left armpit. Stretching the right side body. And then slowly look down, you'll bend your right knee. Come into side angle and find a half line, maybe elbow to knee or a full line. You grab that right wrist with your left index finger and thumb and work more of that nice opening to the front of the left shoulder. And then push. It might feel nice to get your groin back. And then pushing your left heel. And then hug your right hip underneath you as you extend your torso out over your right thigh. So feeding belly to heart, as I like to say, navel to spine, lengthening as you engage. Maybe look down, start to straighten your right leg. Notice I said start, but keep rolling your left shoulder blade back, pushing through your right foot, lifting up through left inner thigh. Take a full breath in. You have your right leg straight, just slowly come back to it bent. And then everyone, we're just gonna reverse how we came in. So back to that fallen triangle, front side angle. Get your right hand outside to the outside, so to the right of your heel, right under your shoulder. And then left arm up or to hip. And then you might just modify side, bring the knee down, or see if you can keep the foot from coming down and pull your right knee to your chest, but stand on your left leg. Take an inhale there, look to your right thumb, and see if you can just meet right knee to right upper arm. And then back to opening side of mat. And then exhale, close it off, right knee, right out. Outer upper arm. Twice more, inhale. Lift from the inner thigh, keep the knee bent. Exhale, swing it outside upper arm. One more, inhale. Exhale, knee to upper arm, push the mat away. Left hand down, pivot to blade edge of left foot. Try to keep that connection, knee to upper arm. And then take it over, wild thing. Lift up, should feel nice. Maybe right hand to right hip, back of heart, front of heart. All right, and then look to your left thumb, down dog splits. Try not to just flop there. Engage the left side body. Move in slow motion. Square everything off, hips and shoulders, right leg is up. Give the energy through that leg, look forward. We're gonna take hops to the top of the mat. Hug your upper arms in, bend your left knee high in the ball of the foot. And you can just take little hops, little hops, little hops. You can spring, but keep hopping forward. Stamp your right leg up, squeeze your thighs. All right, try to make your way, just lightly landing every time, and meet in a standing forward fold. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Thumbs up. Chair pose. Sit back and down. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. This time, left leg back. Runner's lunge. Take it right up to crescent lunge. And then open your arms and twist. Exalt your crescent. Flip your left palm to face the back of the room. You can stay there Or maybe bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. See if you can tickle somewhere on your left calf or heel. Open your arms, twist, rebend the right knee. Revolve, crescent lunge, elbow to knee. And then once you find that connection, really glide your right shoulder right to the spine. Open up to the right side chest. And then firm your right hip back towards that heel. Squeeze your thighs together. Don't just lay in that left hip. Notice the difference here if you're able to glance at the screen. So you're not just sinking the left hip down. You're feeling like you're lifting your left thigh bone up. Then lengthen from navel to chin out your pelvis. All right, and then feel this ability to lounge back a little more to the back of the heart. Maybe stay, maybe walk your upper arm down your knee. Find a bind, half or full. And it's all the same, kind of hugging and lengthening out continuously as you breathe. If you want to take it into this bound prasarita, very carefully, just finding that continuous compression as you let your head go and roll the chest open. You really get that abdomen pressing into that right thigh. Nice little rinse and soak. All right, back to revolve, crescent lunge. Carefully. Just look down, take an inhale. Crescent lunge back up, exhale. Take a breath in, and then we're coming back to that scenario of praying mantis or airplane. So belly over thigh, lift your chin. Maybe just stop that left foot in. Push through the right foot, and then lift the left leg up. Fly your arms back if you need to. Just go ahead, let them down and fold. Keep the breath moving. Feel the extension through the spine and the strength from the pelvis there to hold you in this shape. You're doing great. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, fold. Get your hands down. I'll give you guys about 10 to 15 seconds just to make your journey. If you want to come to the ball of the right foot, get your shoulders over your wrists. And then split them out apart, but mount your heart toward your thumbs a little. Keep that strap-like sensation around your upper arms. Then tip in from your right toes as much as you can. Then take a little hop. Stamp the left heel up, land light. Stamp the left heel up, land light on your right toes, and hug your thighs to the center line. Like cross the ankles. Try to drop your gaze a little more. And then take it to your flow. Full breath in. Maybe out through the mouth. Stretch your left leg up. We're not going to take it a foot dog, but just bend your knee and open your hip. And then a fallen triangle. You take the left leg under and over. And if you want, lift your left leg up, or everyone, plug your left thigh towards your pelvis and lift your left leg up. Stay here, maybe the knee is bent, or with a straight leg, top your foot, lift it up. 3 more, top your foot forward, lift it up. Twice more, forward and down, lift it up. 1 more, forward and down, lift it up. Now everyone, knee to chest, you might use your right hand, but just step that heel inside your thumb. So you have to lift your left hip up, plug your left thigh to your chest, and there you are. Heel arch. Make sure you find it first, then warrior 2. Holding just for 5 full breaths or so, depending how deeply You are breathing. I'm breathing. I'm working. I hope you are too. It's weird not being able to see you guys or hear you, but that'll change as we continue on. Be a little more interactive. So I can hear all the sighs and grunts, not just my own. So a little lower. And then flip your left palm, take an inhale, reverse your warrior. And into that left knee a little more. Lift your right inner thigh up. And that helps you from bending your right knee. And then straighten your left leg, keep all of that. Keep all of that. Full breath in. Trikonasana. Arms out horizontally. Bump your hips to the right. Reach your left pinky. Then tip-top your arms. And again, it's a lot about that right leg. So lift the inner thigh. Get your left sitting bone to travel towards your right heel. And then lounge the back of the heart back. Knit your front ribs towards the back ribs. Contract to the right side body. Maybe a half bind. Maybe float the left arm. Or cow face your arms. Take one more full breath in. And then just look towards your left foot. We're coming back to side angle from here. So bend into the knee. You have a half bind already. Keep it. And then set up if you want full bound side angle. Get your hand under that leg. Reach around you. Find your right wrist. And then again, groin back. And then work your hip, your heart back as you push to that right foot. And then extend out through your left side body, lengthen to your right. From heel to crown. Maybe gaze up. And then if you want, stare straight in that left leg when it comes back. So again, scooping that left hip underneath you and rolling the heart open. And feel your feet like roots. Anchoring you, supporting you. Into this moment. Into the sensations, whatever is with you right here, right now. And then just start to bend back into that left knee. And we'll take the left hand outside, so to the left of your left foot. Right arm up, and then come back to falling triangle with the knee bent. Take an inhale, right arm up. Swing your knee outside, left arm exhale. Inhale, turn it back to the side, lift up as high as you can to that left inner thigh. Exhale, push away, knee outside arm. Twice more, inhale. Swing it high. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, swing it outside arm, hold. And then try to keep the knee to the outer upper arm, right hand down. Spin to the blade edge of right foot. So you come into the side plank. And then free that connection to your wild thing. Feel that stretch through the front of the left hip, left side body. Keep working your right inner bicep towards the top end of the mat. And then look to your right thumb as slow as you can, so don't just fling yourself there. Down dog splits. So you're reversing that and then having to engage that left side and right side body. Spin back to the ball of your right foot. Stretch your left leg up and square off your hips. Make sure your left foot isn't turned out. And then look forward, hug in of the upper arms. And then you'll take your journey to the top of the mat, whether they're just little hops. All right, here we go. Once you get there, lengthen out, take a breath in, and fold forward. All right, take an inhale, lengthen. We're gonna sit in malasana. I know you're all waiting for it. So one of my favorite poses, other than horse. So go ahead and open your knees and just elbows inside the knees. And then broaden your chest. So we did all that extending. We're going to do a little more folding now, but I want you to feel that kind of element of extension here in your malasana. So you're broadening your clavicles, lengthening, towing down, and leaning the back wall of the heart back. So the heels are heavier. You keep lifting the inner arches of your feet as you hug your outer hips in. And that's going to help you to lift up through the spine. Try not to just sit in your hips, right? Lift up a little higher. If you want, don't use your elbows. Make the arms up. Outer hips in. Make sure the knees aren't collapsing in. Make sure the inner arches aren't collapsing. Lift the toes if you can. Sit up a little higher. Take a full breath in. Hands down, fold forward. Now turn your feet so they're parallel. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, lengthen there. We're going to take Padahastasana or any other forward fold. Hands on your feet, little wrist therapy. Peace finger grip if you want to bind. Right arm around thigh, just do both sides. And then finish up there. Now see if you can keep your feet turned forward. All right, if you need to, sit on a block. But we're gonna come back to malasana this way, and I want you to get your upper arms to your knees. Push your triceps down, lift your sideburns up. So you're trying to lean your upper body back more and more here. And then soften the neck. And we're gonna find cow and cat here. It's gonna be kind of weird, but just embrace it. All right, so on your inhale, lift the torso, lift the chin, lean the upper body back, and then exhale, round, contract the navel, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up, push the heels down to do that, and then exhale, round, lift the navel, knit the front ribs. 3 more times, inhale, extend, lean back, push down, exhale, round. Twice more, inhale, lift up, grow taller, exhale, round, grow smaller. Inhale, extend, take a little more up dog. Exhale, flex the spine. And then last one, inhale, lengthen there. And then stay here. I want you to see if you can just lean your weight in your right foot, stretch your arms forward, but then lean back a little. You can stretch your left leg forward. Hello, hip flexors. If you bring your seat down, that's okay. If you can, just flip the leg up to hover, and then lean the upper body back. Step that foot down, second side, lean the weight in the left foot. If you need to, use your fingertips. Right leg forward. Engage the leg, plug it back, lift the side goes up, lift your belly. 3, 2, bend the knee. Both feet down, inhale. Another forward fold, exhale. Hip flexors are probably talking to you. All right, so last of my comments. Try to keep the feet parallel. Again, bend your knees there. We're gonna come to pistol. So again, we're gonna lean onto that right foot. Stretch your left leg forward. If you want to grab the foot, go ahead, but extend the spine, lean back, shoulder heads back, knit the front ribs. Push down for the right heel. And then bring your bottom down. All right, so just release that left leg there. And then we're going to take Marichasana A. So stretch your right arm up and take your left hand to your shin, maybe just go to your right. And then hook your upper arm around your shin like a chicken wing. And then you might stay there, you might bring your elbows down, you might grab somewhere around your left calf, you might find it. So again, there's that compression to the right side, into the right thigh, pushing each into one another there. But every inhale, lengthen from navel to heart. Every exhale, keep the engagement of the belly. And find a little more forward extension, spinal extension within this forward flexion. Again, it's almost like you're asking you to stand on your right leg here. So pushing for that right foot to really work your right sitting bone back, right side body forward. Keep lifting your shoulder heads up and plugging them into their sockets. And up dog in your chest. If you have the button, I want you to look up and then see if you can lift your torso up like this. Okay, so your left heel is down. If you want to find an arm balance here, all that's going to happen is we're going to take our hands down. You can take your hands to your right foot and get that knee back. So you really have that chicken wing connection. And just like Dandasana, you'll lift your seat up. Just try it a few times. I'm not going to ask you to go into Ekapada Bakasana from here, but maybe one of these weeks I will. All right, so bring your bottom down. And then from there, I'm just going to find Janu Shirsasana. So heel inside of inner thigh, or top your right foot down. You're going to open to the side of the mat. I know for me, my QL has been really tight, and this is one of the best stretches to open up to those lateral stabilizers. So if you're kind of tight in the low back, down to the posterior hip, I recommend this one. Or if you want to just get more into that posterior kind of sacral area, staying neutral is probably better. Maybe you're unsure and you just try, see which one feels the best. Let's take one more full breath. And then slowly make your way back into your pistol shape. So the right heel is down in front of your sitting bone. And then I'm going to ask you to kind of extend here. So lift your chest, push your right foot, and I want you to coil a little bit, but lean forward and see if you can lift that leg, lift your seat. And then bring that all down. Inhale, extend, lean back. Exhale, coil, engage your belly, lean forward, and see if you can come from the ground up in your pistol. From here, push your right foot, bend your left knee to your chest. Maybe you don't use your hands. We're going to take the left leg all the way back. So through that praying mantis to your runner's lunge. All right. Stretch your right leg up and back. Bend your knee, open your head. So option flip dog, maybe left elbow down, when your right elbow out, that funky belt too. All right. You want a little more inversion here, right hand in line with left elbow, look down, when your right elbow out, tip forward, get your shoulder over your elbow. You might be able to tip in. And then right leg up and back, set your left foot down. Take it to half pigeon. Eka Pada Raja Kapatasana. So you have the choice here, stay upright. Maybe it's a quad stretch, maybe it's just holding. So winding things down a little bit here. We'll stay about a minute. If you're finding the quad stretch, it's left hand back. Maybe walk your right hand up your thigh or use a block. And then try to square off your shoulders. That right sitting bone might lift a little. You can see mine definitely is. You might be able to work that left arm in the overhead. Maybe the right arm. But then feel that extension if the front ribs lift apart, elbows up, biceps in line with ears. Then it's the head last. Take your last full breath. And then Vinyasa, get your hands down. You can shake out that right leg if you need to. Take it to your floor. One more side, we're gonna be in our back. I wish I could see you guys. Inhale forward, exhale, step or hop. You may have all pieced out by now, I have no idea. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Some of you might just be with me in my recording later tonight. All right, so come back to your squat. And then we'll lean onto that left leg, right leg forward. You can grab the foot or not. Shoulder heads back, swing this up. And then set your bottom down. And then set your right heel down there. Left hand, the left shin straight to right arm up. Let's twist to the left there. All right, and then, oh, I'm sorry, right hand to left shin, a little twist to your left. And then get your left upper arm around that left shin. And you can just continue to hug in, maybe hands down, full bind. And continue to push through that left heel. Soften the left hip back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulder head, stretch the sides of your heart. Exhale, continue to keep that length as you fold. Strong right leg. If you have the chicken wing, you'll look up. Maybe keep that and just lift the left foot off the earth. Okay, and then you can take your hands around that foot. It's almost like we're setting that compass here. Just work the knee back and get, again, that connection of upper arm really around the shin. And then you're free in your hands here to get your hands down. Lift your butt up, lift your leg up. And then set that down. Janushasana, bring your heel, your inner thigh, or open it up to the side of the mat, top the left foot down. Spread your legs apart. lift up and extend out, and then side on your right. Okay, keep leaning back, don't be attached to kind of your midfoot. So you can really feel more of that stretch wrapping around the left side of the back here, right? And actively, if you're in the side, that stretch, hug your right shoulder at the side. Just take another full breath there. And then exhale to release. And then come back to your pistol, so the left knee is bent, the heel is down. And again, I want you to push through that left heel, lift up to the spine. And then exhale, I want you to just coil a little around, but then lean forward and lift up. And then bring it all down again. Inhale, extend. Exhale, coil, lift the front ribs. Lean forward to lift up the hips. And then see if you can bend the knee. Maybe not set the foot or hands down. I have to. Praying mantis. But eventually take the right foot back all the way. Use your hands are not runner's lunge. Hands down. Stretch the left leg up and back. And then you open it up. Wild thing. Or right elbow down. Straighten that leg. Really get a nice hip opening. If you want another inversion of sorts, or play time, shoulder over elbow, look down, moving your left elbow out, keeping your hip open as you just tip in. And then set your right foot down again. Straighten the right arm to down. Take it to half pigeon on the left side. Make sure the hips are square. Use a block as needed under that left hip or under the right thigh bone. And again, folding or staying upright and finding the quad stretch. You can just merely grab the ankle and work the heel in. But if you can, index finger between first and second toe, and wrap your fingers around the tops of the toes, so elbow point straight back, and then try to rotate so your shoulders are still squaring, as well as the hips. Hug your heel in so the knee's not torquing. And then go further, left hand grabs top of foot, right hand, and then elbow hugs in as it draws forward, and then lifts up. And it might be enough if you're newer to this, just to use that right arm. Once you take the left arm as well, then lift up to the sides of the heart a lot. Hug your elbows in, let your head go back. Take another full breath. And then slowly make your way out. Vinyasa of your choice. Downward facing dog. Hop through to a seat or just bring your knees down. And then cross your ankles. I'm just going to ask that you lie all the way back. So we can set up for bridge. So the feet down by the knees. And then extend your arms alongside you. Just make sure your feet aren't turned out and they're maybe even turned in a little. And you're just about brushing your heels And then with your fingertips. And then keep that connection into your feet as you peel your hips off the mat, interlace your hands, shimmy shoulder blades together, and just feel that nice lifting of the heart there, that pressure into the back of the skull. It feels nice if you get the pressure more on the tops of the shoulders, so really roll more of the weight into the tops, towards the fronts of the shoulders there, as you squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back ribs. Hug down through your upper arms, find that strap-like feeling again. Upper arms squeezing in as you lift your heart up, and then hug your belly back and lengthen tailbone to knees. If you want, stay or full wheel, fingertips under shoulders. Come to the crown of the head first, and then lift your shoulder heads up. Hug your elbows in, and then lift up. And reaffirm just the connection in your feet and hands. You can soften your groin. But draw your heart up and back. And if you needed to come down, and you want to come back up, give yourself as much time, as many reps as you want there. I like to just stay. You might want to do multiple reps. Just reconnecting to your foundation. And then slowly make your way out. Whatever counter feels best, whether it's knees knocked together or feet off the mat, or keep your body calm. Knees wide, feet together. Maybe hands to heart, just noticing the heart rate, that life within you, the sense of gratitude, warmth within you. And I'm just going to ask that you bring your knees to your chest and really hug them in, so internally rotate, thighs to chest there. Each hand to each shin. If you want, wrap your arms around, grab opposite elbows. And then work that compression of abdomen to thighs, shoulder heads down, neck long. And then lift up through your head. And then stretch your arms forward, and I want you to lift your sacrum off the floor. So you're in this teeny tiny ball. And you can just bring kind of like your eyes or your cheekbones to your knees. So there's still this little element of lifting up through the back of the head. Hug your thigh bones down, lift your hips up. Stretch your arms forward. And then keep your left leg, just extend your right leg out. Just to hover. And if it's too much, you can float it up about 45 degrees. But then lift out through the heart a little more. Look up, not so much forward. Hug your shoulder heads down. Knit your front ribs, navel the spine. Split your legs apart from strength. Flex the feet. Spread the toes. Deep inhale. Back to right knee to chest. Inhale, left leg long, right thigh bone down like you're holding it with your hand. And then lift the heart, shoulder heads back, lift the head, lift the chin, knit the front ribs, stretch the legs apart. Soften the neck. Deep inhale. Meet the thighs, back to that ball. Exhale. Now inhale, both legs to 45. Lift the heart, lift the head. And then take your arms overhead, Interlace your hands and let your head lay in your hands. Elbows wide, hover your shoulder blades, knit the front ribs, and then bring your heels to hover, if you can. If not, head down. And then just tap your left heel down, and then switch your legs in the air. Tap your right heel down. Left heel down, switch. Left heel down, switch. Left heel, right heel, left heel, right heel. Hover both legs. Head back, lift the front ribs. Stretch your arms overhead. Full breath in. Bring it all down. Knees to chest, happy baby. Grab onto the light edges. If you want to take it to plow, feet overhead. Just to get more of a stretch in the low back. Maybe interlace the hands. Shoulder stand is also an option. And shoulder stand, take it back to plow. Extend the arms like railroad tracks, heel coming down to the mid back, the low back. And then knees to chest again. I'm just gonna have you extend the left leg, interlace your hands around the right shin. Take a full breath in there, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale. Hold deeper. And then take your supine twist. You can just keep this set up. If you want an eagle bind, go ahead. Scoot the left hip underneath, however. If you want to straighten that right leg, feel free. If you want to bend the left knee even, grab around the ankle. Just make sure whatever scenario you're in, you're happy. It's feeding you. Should always be a purpose behind our intention. The more you practice, the more that purpose kind of refines itself. You can practice more than niyamas, the yamas of non-violence and truthfulness. And this ability just to discern what it is we really need every time we come to the mat. Take one more full breath there. And we'll just release. And then take your left knee to your chest. Extend the right leg long. Interlace your hands on the shin. Take a full breath. And then guide your left knee over. Settle in your twist. And then just release when you're ready and make your way into Shavasana. Whether you lay a blanket over you or you have a pillow. It's one of the benefits of being home is you can just kind of grab whatever it is you need and get comfortable. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana. And if you'd like, just start to awaken the body and move however you need to. And then just rock up to a seat. And sit up nice and tall, nice comfortable seat. And just noticing the state of the body here and how it's different from perhaps when we started. Mm. Letting the mind feel a little more anchored in the experience. And bring your hands to heart just with this sincere and deep gratitude for this day and this time that you set aside. Just take a full breath in, sailing in your practice. And out through the mouth. Maybe hands to third eye. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
That was
Namaste.
awesome.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
We love
Kimberly.
you.
Thank you.
Great to see everybody.
Yes,
yeah.
bye.
Great to
Thank
see
you.
you guys. I'll be in
Thank you.
touch.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, ladies. I miss
Welcome.
you.
Bye, Monica. We miss you. There's Mary.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.